Brexit, the sunlit uplands. That moment of national renewal when we fix broken Britain. Brexit has many fathers. Boris Johnson, Michael Gove, Nigel Farage. But the godfather of Brexit is Lord Daniel Hannan. Back in 2016, just before the referendum, Lord Hannan wrote an article entitled "What Britain Looks Like After Brexit." In it, this intellectual colossus painted a glorious picture of life in Britain 9 years in the future, in June 2025, if Leave won the referendum. He imagined a nation in which every June fireworks would stream through the summer sky as Britain celebrated its own Independence Day. And he turned that article into a film for the BBC. Well, Leave did win. Those 9 years have passed, and now it's June 2025. So finally it's time to celebrate Lord Daniel Hannan and his spectacular vision of life in Brexit Britain. Roll the tape.
The only question people ask these days is why it took us so long. Outside the EU, Britain is the region's foremost knowledge-based economy. We lead the world in biotech, services, law, education, the audiovisual sector.
Lead the world? Well, not quite. Take biotech. The UK's global share of pharmaceutical exports actually dropped by nearly a third between 2018 and 2023, from 5.4% to 3.8%. OK, so that cost the UK economy an estimated £10.8 billion a year. But come on, 10 billion quid to say up yours to the French, clearly worth every penny. And then there's education. The latest World University rankings show more than half of UK universities slipping down the global league table. But so what? Degrees are woke, am I right?
Family incomes have received a triple boost. Food prices are lower outside the Common Agricultural Policy. Fuel bills are lower because energy prices have dropped to world levels. And taxes are lower because of the independence dividend. And that means more household income for everybody and a general stimulus to the entire economy.
Obviously food prices have risen 40% since Lord Hannan made his prediction. And the average gas and electricity bill has risen 52%. And the UK tax take is now at the highest level in 70 years. But at least our passports are blue.
Outside the EU's clinical trials directive, we're again at the forefront of medical research.
Okay, so UK clinical trials have actually decreased by 8% per year since 2017. But the Union Jack flies over the Palace of Westminster, although it always did anyway.
Outside the downright malicious rules on pensions, equity and insurance, our financial services are booming, not only in London, but in Edinburgh, Leeds and Birmingham.
Now, it's true that the Lord Mayor of the City of London has said Brexit cost London's financial centre about 40,000 jobs, and even called Brexit a disaster. But he's probably part of the Guardian-reading, tofu-eating wokerati.
Our fishing grounds have once again become a great renewable resource.
OK, let's actually hear from a fisherman. Here's what one of them told GB News earlier this year.
I was a Brexiteer. It's been a bit of a disaster.
In what way?
In the main, legislation, red tape, documentation is just 100-fold of what it used to be.
Bloody Ramona.
And our older industries have revived too. Our farmers, always more innovative than their continental rivals, are exporting all over the world.
Now, obviously, British food exports to the EU have fallen by £3 billion a year since Brexit. And then there was that Farmers Weekly survey in 2023 that showed that 69% of British farmers viewed Brexit negatively, and 70% felt that the UK should at least rejoin the European single market. But what do farmers know about farming, eh? So come on, everybody, let's celebrate the greatness in Brexit Britain in June 2025. Forget not these fathers of Brexit and their words. Let us pop a cork and may fireworks stream through the summer sky to honour the heroically shit predictive powers of Lord Daniel Hannan.